everyone, Mary Pat here, and today I'm going to be making a mini card set using these Lawn Fawn stamps and die cuts. I am going to be starting with this Coordinations 110-pound smooth cardstock. I am absolutely, totally addicted to it. And it's going to be a mini card set, so I'm cutting my paper to 4 by 8 inches on that, and I'm going to make 2 designs and then just change the sentiments with that. And so once I have that cut, I'm going to use my Martha Stewart score pad, and I'm going to score that right at the 4-inch mark. And with the heavy cardstock, I like to really score it so it gets that nice clean look. And so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to stamp the grass using this Jenny Bolin ink, and it's a light stick candy is the color, and I'm going to stamp that on there, and kind of like a little bit halfway down with that, and it's the cute little grass that they have. And then I'm just trying to place and see what I'm going to put on there from this adorable stamp set. And I think I'm going to go with the flamingo. And I die cut it first, and then I am going to stamp the design onto it using my Memento ink. Sorry for the face getting there, but I want to line it up really straight. And that looks perfect with that. I'm going to set that to dry, and then I'm going to come in with my Spectrum Noir markers with the PP, and I'm going to use the 4 and 5 with that. And I'm just going to quickly color in. I'm not an exact colorer, so I kind of go fast. So I'm going with the lightest color first, and I'm just filling that all in. And then once that is all filled in, I'm going to go with my second darkest color, and that would be the 5. And I'm just going to add some dimension to it, and I'm going to just kind of go around and kind of flick some of the darker color down his neck, and then I always turn my images around, and then flick some more color going of the darker color. And now I'm going to go back in and with my lighter color and just kind of blend some of that out, and just kind of spread that color so there aren't any harsh lines on it. And now I'm going to go in with my BP, I believe that's 2, and I'm just going to add a little bit more dimension to kind of look like the wings on that. And so that is all set, and so I'm going to be placing that right about there. It's looking good, but I forgot to color the beak, so I got out my GB 2 and 3 and coloring the beak in and adding just a little bit of darker color onto that. Now it's perfect, and I've got that on there. And now I'm kind of just going back through the stamp set and looking at what I need to add, because it's still a little bare. And so what I have come up with is I'm going to use the little flowers, and I'm stamping the stems, and again in that stick candy color. And then they came with these most adorable little flowers that you can stamp on. And I'm again using that Jenny Bolin, and this is the lavender. And I'm going to stamp the outer two in kind of like a little daisy shape with those. And then I'm going to go in with a little orange and kind of do like a little orange tulip and do the inner 2 on that. And that will kind of just frame my flamingo. Next, I want to pick out my sentiment, and this is one of my favorite sentiment stamps. And I'm gonna use the Happy Birthday on with this. And I'm going to center that up and stamp that on. And I'm using my Hero Arts dye ink to put that. And I'm just going to put that right underneath the kind of the seam with that. And next, I'm just going to have enough room, and I'm going to put my flamingo on there, and I'm just going to pop dot him on so that there is a little bit of dimension and that he looks great on that. And there's my first card. Okay, for my second card here, now I want to use the cute little gnome, and again I'm going to kind of set the scene the exact same way that I did the next one, so that the set of cards all flow together. And I'm stamping my grass, and then I've cut out my little gnome, and I'm getting ready to stamp my gnome on there. And the die cuts just make it really, really easy with that. And so I'm centering that on there. And again, I'm using my Memento Tuxedo Black just so that I can use my alcohol markers and so there won't be any bleeding. And that came out just fine. Okay, I'm going in with my Spectrum Noir, and this is the dark red, the DR, and this is DR3, and I'm just quickly coloring in his hat. And now to add just a little bit of dimension, I'm going in with my DR6, and I am just kind of going in and kind of creating a thick line in that on all four sides, and then there's kind of like a shadow in the middle with the lighter color. Next, I'm going to go in and color his face, and I'm using FS2, FS4, and FS6. And I'm starting off with my FS4 just to give him a little darker around underneath his hat and on his arms. I'm going in with FS6, and I'm just going to kind of put like some rosy cheeks on him and give him a little bit of a hint of color. And now I'm just going to blend it all out with my FS2. And again, going on his hands and with his face. Next, I'm going to color his adorable little suit, and I'm going with IB2, and then I'll be creating some shading with IB3 on that. Okay, when off camera I was got called away and I came in and I finished and I forgot to hit play on my camera. Oh, there I am a little bit. So I went in and colored two little mushrooms and colored those in, and then with my Hi There Lawn Fawn stamp, I stamped a little sentiment, and I'm pop dotting my gnome on there, and there I have my two cards, and I'm just going to change the sentiment and make a set of 6. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Bye.